6. Do you by chance play StarCraft 2? I'll take you on in a ladder match anytime. Friendly wave foe. Sorry, that's PC exclusive. If it came to PlayStation, maybe. But then again, maybe not. RTSs aren't exactly my specialty. If you're looking for a challenge, I won't be much use. 7. How are you and Chad? What about our dear old Wally Wallace boy? Chad? You mean that D-bag who thinks he's better than everyone? Yeah, he wouldn't even give me the time of day. And how do you know Wallace? Are you from around here? He's kind of a wimp. He might be even more spineless than me. I don't know him too well myself, but he seems harmless enough. For Tiffany. 1. First impression of the others.
Well now, I didn't get to meet them proper until after the poetry meeting. Reading, rather. But I got a few ideas about them just from watching it. Mona was awesome, so full of vigor and confidence, she really impressed me. Sayah delivered her poem in the loudest way possible, but even that told me a few things about her. I can see how enthusiastic she is, and you gotta be carefree to perform like that. Hallie must not have much experience on stage. His reading was pretty droll. But it also didn't faze him much, so I could still respect it. Watching Yuri freeze up just broke my heart in two. I knew right away how hard that was for her. If Moni hadn't gone to check on her, I might have done it myself. And Natsu, oh boy, she was off like a rocket after that. She had me worried when I came back to join, but it worked out fine in the end. Then Shiro followed up after me, and I think I got the same vibe as everyone else. It's good he was able to bounce back from it somewhat, but he definitely shot himself in the foot.
2. Boop MC for me. Just don't let Sayori see you do it.
It's my turn, huh? Is this technically a revenge, Boop? I guess it doesn't matter either way. Oh, Hallie.
Is it time already?
Yup, you know what's coming.
I'm prepared.
Boop. There you go. Just one more and you're home free.
Until somebody else asks about it. 3. Do you by chance play video games? I'm sorry, what?
Haha, I'm sorry, what? I do. I've named quite a few already. And yes, that does mean I'm a gamer girl. Whether that makes me more popular or not, I don't know.
4. Memorable moment in the club?
Well, if you've been following along with all these AMAs, then you've seen every moment I have already. I feel as though we've had a few good ones today, too. Personally, I don't think I'll ever forget the festival day. That was just wild. But I also wasn't really in the club at the time, huh? So, out of everything that's happened so far, I think Hallie and Yuri's little moment of forgiveness is most memorable to me. I really love it when everyone gets along, and it did me so good to see them come together. I just hope she can trust him again someday.
For Shiro, time for my best boy to answer my questions. 1. People tend to meme you for some questionable things. Are you hurt by these? Or do you simply just push them aside and be like, yeah, so what, on them? Yeah, so what? I stopped caring what strangers think about me a long time ago. If you're someone I'll never meet or come to know personally, what does it matter? Who I am is only of any concern to me, myself, and I. So meme away, nerds, it's not gonna change anything. 2. Pizza or tacos? Both. Okay, I know that doesn't count. I'll say tacos, unless taco pizzas are a choice. Or pizza tacos. You can't really go wrong with these two. 3. Favorite games? Good thing you made it plural, or I'd just be telling Earthbound for the 100th time. Let's see. I already said Spelunky is my indie pick, Katao Shoujo for VNs. The best adventure game I've played is Zelda Ocarina of Time. Professor Layton is a great series for puzzles. Smash is one of the only fighting games I enjoy. And I'd tell you a shooter if I liked any of them at all. 4. Do you by any chance play StarCraft 2? I'll take you on in a ladder match any day. Friendly competition foe. It's been a while, but I could take you on. I'd probably need to break off some rust before we get into ladder matches. But I've done my share. I think I made it to diamond rank before I lost interest. 5. Fondest moment in the club? I haven't been here long enough to have the fondest moment. Not to say things haven't been nice. Just that, with what we've been doing, not much has stood out. I guess I'll say, seeing Yuri feel better at the end of her AMA. I wasn't sure how she'd take all that, never mind about her secret getting out. She seemed a lot less nervous after all those fans showed their support. 6. First impression of the others. You really wanted this from every angle, huh? I first saw Yuri while the club was setting up. It was certainly eye-catching. The door curtain, that is. I saw Hallie come out and chat with her a bit. She seemed very quiet and timid. Hallie was encouraging and supportive to her, so he struck me as a nice dude. Sayori greeted me when I came in, wearing her trademark smile. She really is a joy. The first thing Natsuki told me was that cupcakes are only one per visitor. I knew right then we'd never get along. Monica ushered me to a desk with grace and practicality. She keeps her composition well. I didn't meet Tiff until she joined ahead of me. Since I eavesdropped on her conversation, I already had some idea about her. Like everyone else has said, she's disarmingly nice. 7. Poop MC. Okay, Holly, come get your last poop. I've been training for this moment. Then I shall be your final test. Take this. Poop! Is that all? You survived. Incredible. I declare you Holly, the unpoopable. Now go forth and withstand poops for days. Hiya! For the entirety of the club members, what are all of your thoughts on Notorious Criminal Smooth Magoo? You know this question had it coming at some point. Really, man? Okay, everyone.
Hey, that's my line. All together now.
Find out in the follow-up. Common misspelling method. Hey, that's just a quick heads up. Preferred is actually spelled preferred. You can remember it by 2. Hey, CMV, looking lonely today. The Doki Attorney. What are your thoughts on slightly less notorious criminal Simon Burris?
I think one notorious criminal is enough. No, even that's one too many. Can you have too many people that don't exist?
Ah, but Simon Burris does exist.
What? He does?
Yep, he's one of the bounties in Tom Clancy's The Division. No wonder I've never heard of him.
Oh, so he's fictional. He doesn't really exist. Wait, or does he? He's only as real as any other fictional character, of course. But the point is, Smooth is enough for us to worry about alone.
And at 7. 1. What was the meat that was the hardest to give up when you became a vegetarian? Just Monica.
Well, I was never much of a carnivore to begin with. But I was raised on fish like most people in this country. I recall having a tough time letting it go, but we both know this isn't relevant.
2. Can vegetarians give oral? If it's case by case, what's your view on the subject? Monica and Yuri.
Why are they asking me this? I don't know, because of your name. Calm down, I'm sure it's not a serious question. After all, it's just preposterous to think that oral sex counts as eating meat. I don't even want to think about this. No need to elaborate. It's a simple yes or no question. Can vegetarians give oral? Yeah, of course they can. I wouldn't say it's case by case, so I'll agree.
3. Don't all of those veggies give terrible gas? Monica plus MC asterisk, asking MC because he seemed very afraid of Moni's butt in his AMA. Excuse me? What?
Oh, you know, when I was showing off my leaning pose.
That's not what I... First of all, I'm not scared of Monica's butt. Or any butt, for that matter. But when a cute girl goes shaking her thing, and you're already in a relationship with someone else...
I'm glad you think I'm cute.
It's a little awkward, okay? And with that, Monica, I leave the rest to you.
It depends on the kind of vegetables you're eating. Some are just more gas-inducing than others. But don't you know that girls never fart?
4. What are some delicious vegetarian meals you can recommend? Monica plus Natsuki.
Go ahead, Monica. I'm curious to hear what your diet's like. Also, I had no clue you were a vegetarian. That's kinda cool. Well, you might think cutting out meat would heavily limit your options, but there's an astonishing variety of vegetables and non-meat alternatives. It's not all just soups and salads. There's tempura, tofu, edamame, stir-fry, curry, and there are so many types of veggies you can prepare in all sorts of ways. You're not wrong. A lot of Japanese dishes use veggies anyway. And don't neglect the pastas. Soba noodles are good both in and out of broth. Ramen is safe depending on the seasoning, and miso can be made several ways too. Let's not forget about rice either. Well, yeah, it's a staple for a reason.
5. Do you cook for yourself, or are you just in T-pose until the literature club starts? Monica plus Sayori.
You should know the answer to this already. Just because you don't see every little thing that happens doesn't mean we're present behind the scenes. How do you think I managed to get in all that piano practice? Yeah, we still have our normal lives in here. That includes cooking food and stuff. The day is completely the same to us. That's something I explained in my anime, but I know it's been a while. It wasn't that long ago, just about a week. For you, baby. Alright, how long has it really been? You don't want to know.
At the time, it was like 6 months.
Not even an estimate. Sorry, they were giving us Christmas greetings. From a year in the future. And this month started 2 months before that.
very long time. Especially as of this recording. Good grief. Anyway, give me a second. There we are. Gotta get situated again. I don't know what it is today. Just like not super comfortable. And 7. 1. It's like day 5 of NNN for you all, right? I know you're a girl, one of many reasons I'm attracted to you. But are you holding back this month too? Good luck, but remember it's pretty much just a meme. Go wild if you have to, everyone except Shiro.
Well, Sayori, have you failed the challenge? I don't know, have you? Do you honestly expect us to tell if we've masturbated in the past week? You know, we try our best to answer all these questions, but we can still draw the line somewhere, right? I'd say refusing to answer there is a valiant response. Just that the fans probably won't be satisfied. Screw the fans! There's some things they just shouldn't know!
But here's the real kicker. What if your refusal to answer is just an admission of guilt? I mean, you'd have no problem saying you didn't, right?
That's not a big guilt, it's just really personal information! Yeah, they don't get to know either way! We can all just deny it. How would they know? Well, it's the difference between lying and omitting the truth. So you're saying it'd be a lie if you said you didn't? What? No, just that it would be a lie if it were true. I'm sorry, I can't. I won't answer. I'm out.
1 down, 5 to go.
I ain't telling you shit! Well, I'll just say that. I have. Ew! Monica, what the fuck? Hey, I admitted it. Are you still going to keep it to yourself? I haven't! Oh, Tiff, don't tell me. I have. Jesus Christ.
That brings it down to 2.
You think there's any chance Hallie didn't feel?
I have.
Gross! Perfect! That just leaves you, Natsuki. What'll it be? I'm not telling you! Never find out! She totally did. Shut the fuck up!
2. Are you going to do Outlet of Black Friday shopping? Is that a thing in Japan? Monica plus Tiff.
Actually, Black Friday is kind of a new concept for us here. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving like the US, but some companies have been cashing in on the concept. And you know that's all it is, just a ploy to bring more money out of people. Yeah, I never saw the point, even when I lived back home. We could already afford whatever we needed, so we didn't have to catch any special sales. Here we lived more frugally anyway, no sense going nuts. That's basically how I feel about it. Sure, you can get some huge discounts. But I've heard people get trampled regularly every year. Is it worth that? Really? Of course, it's all just a lot of money grabbing, so it's not like it'll ever go away. Personally, I'd rather just sleep in.
3. Have you ever wanted to dress scantily for Halloween, or were you more into the sweets? Everyone except Sayori.
I think you must have forgotten my AMA. Halloween isn't too big over here. She's right. We don't get tricks or treats. With that said, I've never been inclined to dress up, scantily or otherwise. I was too young for anything revealing when I lived in America, and I don't have any reason to here. I think that's more for people in relationships. Then let's ask our resident couple. Well, Sayori, Hallie, would you wear sexy costumes for each other? Well, the question says everyone but me, Monica. I guess I figured I'd just want all the sweets.
Which is totally true.
Definitely.
As much into anime as I am, I don't do cosplays. I'm not gonna look like a weirdo all day, especially not in some scanty outfit.
Will you vote for me?
Well, if we're keeping it private, no.
How about the rest of you then? Would you dress up under any circumstances? Nope, that's stupid. I don't see any reason to.
I doubt anyone wants to see me in a skimpy getup.
And you'd be right.
4. Day of the Dead was a few days after the festival around the time of the AMAs. I imagine this year's was particularly notable for you, just Monica.
Why would that be the case? Because of what I did, is that it? I get what you're going for with the name of the holiday. But I think you're just grasping at straws. I didn't restore the world just to be reminded about this, you know.
5. Did you actually celebrate the cultural festival holiday, or was it just limited to the festival on Monday? Everyone.
Since they were separate days, we were able to celebrate both. I was worried that Yuri wouldn't be up to it later. But she was better than ever after a railing. Indeed, I didn't expect it either. Instead, it was a good conclusion to the day.
I would have stayed home, but Sayori wouldn't let me.
Of course not! How can we pass up a date opportunity like that?
Yeah, fair enough. I wasn't tied down, so I went home to work on the footage.
Yeah, that's why you missed out on all the fun.
I beg to differ.
Well, I think we all had a good time that evening in our own way.
Common spelling bit. And it's 7. Just a quick heads up. Allet is actually spelled a lot. You can remember it by it is one lot, a lot. Have a nice day. 10 and 7. Thanks, Allet.
That's the best response to CMB I've seen yet.
Hayden Choi, if you could go to any country for a holiday, what country would it be?
Well, you already said America. And I chose Britain. I think it would be interesting to visit Africa and see what it's actually like. I've never been there and don't really know anything about the place. I'm sure most people know the stereotypes about the wild plains and all that, but it's not like it's devoid of civilization. And it might be interesting to explore my heritage a little too.
I never gave much thought to tourism. To be honest, it'd be neat to explore my homeland a bit more. I've never gotten out of this sleepy little town, so I haven't seen much at all.
I think I could go anywhere as long as it's with Hallie.
You want to take some trips together?
Yeah, let's tour the world.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm not much for travel. The novelty of going places is lost on me. You can see almost everything online anyway. What difference does it make if you're there in person?
It makes all the difference. Like reading about something versus doing it yourself. You'll always find a greater appreciation when you go out and look on your own.
I guess you're right. So where would you like to visit, Monica?
Well, there's only one place I really want to go.
Yeah, where is it?
Sorry, but it's a secret.